tell me what you think about this.
Hear no evil and I see no evil.
That's right.
Hear no evil and I see no evil. Yeah. Been riding around for a long time. Push got me on my grind. What they say don't make me no mind. Cause everything I got is mine. Everything I got is mine. Everything I got is mine. Gotta bring the truth. I hear trouble don't last long. I say stay out of trouble's way. Let it do what it do. Motivation's a sensation. Hashtag thank God I made it to this destination. Hashtag every day is a movie. I play the role, stick to the script, starring me. I check the pimp. I don't look for trouble, trouble seem to find me. When trouble come, you see boy in trouble beast. Hashtag beast mode. Marshawn Lynch up the gut. Hashtag watch me roll. Hashtag I'm in control. I got a fetish in me, and that fetish is I can't stop winning. Third shift through the avenue, yeah. Swerving hard, Suave BMW, yeah. Black man's world, the original. Hashtag no sample. And I'm taking through the peephole, trying to give me the Rico. Conspiring through this concrete jungle. Hashtag I'm an animal. Eat a lot of beef. Hashtag I'm a hip-hop cannibal. Flip-flop with the sandals. Got a grill on it, jumping out the bando. Hashtag lit like candles. Riding through this perjury. They cutting up in these streets like surgery. Blacks killing blacks, whites killing whites. Whites killing blacks, blacks killing whites. Senseless radio play should be censored. Hashtag that's a message. Still gotta get it with the hustle and the bustle. Gotta get it with the muscle. Gotta get it on the grind. Hashtag it's mine. Kush got me on my grind. What they say don't make me no mind. Cause everything I got is mine. Everything I got is mine. Everything I got is mine.
That's that new joint.
Nah, I did this about 2 years ago.
When you be putting it out, man?
I am. I'm doing the hashtag album. The name of the album, hashtag album.
Kid.
Time to finish what I started. It's a beautiful feeling to know I put my heart in. I'm all in. Picking up the broken pieces. I done had my share of lessons and no life a teacher. This beat be talking to my soul like it was a preacher. This for them late nights on the road, so turn up your speaker flow, call, turn up the heater. Bet on me, go all in. If I try and I fail, I'ma try it again. I won't stop until I win. Time to finish what I started. It's a beautiful feeling to know I put my heart in. I'm all in. Everything I wanna know, I'm really about to have it to it.
Yo. Man, people love DMX, man. It was about 1,000 motherfuckers following that truck, man.
You know, what's the name? What's the name died too?
Who? Black Raw.
Humpty Hump.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Raw too.
Yeah, man. I didn't even know Humpty was sick as shit, man. Shock G.
Shock G.
Yeah, man. Niggas just dying, man. And look at the ages, man. Shit, Black Raw was what, 51 some shit? DMX was like 50? Shock G was like, what, 57 some shit? Niggas wanna call DMX a crackhead and shit, but 50 is still a young motherfucker, man.
50 Cent?
No, 50. 50 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Be going out, man. Oh, shit's scary, man, cause, you know, I remember when I was younger, man, and the life we lived and shit, you know, what, 13, 14, 12 and shit, drinking St. Ives and shit, and fucking, you know, all of the red liquor, fucking St. Ives and
Wild
Hours Rolls and fucking
Cisco.
Well, I ain't drink that shit. I heard Ice Cube say Cisco. I knew that. Not fuck that
Liquid
shit.
crack.
Yeah, motherfucking
Thunderbird.
Wild what you say? Ripple and all that bullshit. All that shit be
Oh,
red, man. Fucking niggas
Tanqueray.
up. Tanqueray. Well, I mean that's gin. All that shit, man. We was doing all that shit at 15 and shit, smoking blunts and shit. And you look at the older cats and all them niggas do that shit. Like when I first started smoking and shit, we still play ball and shit. And we be on the center, on the fucking, on the court. All the old niggas, sitting in the stands and shit, drinking and smoking and shit. Niggas be like, man, let me get that shot. Them niggas shoot a couple times, but like, breathing all hard and shit. They gotta go sit their ass back down and shit. Like, fuck, nigga. So if I'm 13, 14, these niggas like 17, 18, 19 and shit. Like, damn, nigga, 18, 19, you out of breath and shit, nigga? The fuck?
Oh, really?
And life was just like that from then on, nigga. You drinking and smoking, nigga. Drinking and smoking. And niggas doing harder shit, cocaine and all other shit, pills and shit. But just living that drinking and smoking life, nigga. Knew that shit wasn't gonna last, man. Niggas gonna be dying young, man. You know what I'm saying?
You going hard on that shit.
Every day, man. You do it every day, nigga. Like, niggas my pop's age, man. Them niggas still,
And
I don't think our niggas gonna live to be that old.
Who?
My pop's age.
I mean,
That's real. I've been saying that
like
shit.
that, and you ain't putting nothing good in you.
That's what I'm saying. That's niggas' life. Drink, get fucked up,
That's why I say
pass out, wake up and do the same shit the next day.
That's why I say
Fuck out of here.
that Simmons is a game changer, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas gotta start doing that shit, man.
Oh, my man, my uncle, my uncle-in-law, but
I nigga said uncle-in-law, ain't no such thing.
oh yeah, he's my wife's uncle,
Right.
so he's my uncle. He was telling, we was talking about he stay in Arizona, he wants to come up there and see him and shit. He was talking about different stuff, and we started talking about quail meat.
Mm.
I want to try that shit.
Chicken meat.
You ever ate quail?
Yeah. Chicken.
Pretty good.
Chicken, nigga.
Yeah, but I was looking at the
I think
benefits.
all birds taste the same, man.
I was looking at the benefits
What's the other
of it,
shit? It's probably cleaner.
Yeah, it's got benefits. It say
They live
it
free.
reduces the chances of diabetes, hypertension,
Yeah, I know that.
and a couple other things.
I mean, just stopping eating the bullshit we eat and do that. And it's crazy because my sister, she pregnant. She gonna have a baby in what, a month or so? Maybe 6
You
months.
gotta be motivated to feel that sensation. Thank God I made it to hashtag. Thank God I made it to this destination. Hashtag that shit. Every day's a movie. Hashtag every day's a movie. I play my role, stick to the script, starring me, not check a pimp. You feel me? Yeah. Checkmate, nigga. Check on the pimping. Yeah. I'm working on this album though. What we talking about though? Besides damn DMX, man. I hate that shit happened to that nigga, man.
Nah, but real shit. I've been saying that shit for a long time, man. My generation ain't gonna be as old as this generation, my father's generation.
How old your father?
Ain't, he's 65. And he ain't gonna, his generation ain't gonna grow as old as his mama's generation. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, the reason I say that shit, I remember I was working at some job, whatever, and I was on a fire team, shit, firefighter, whatever, working with some shit where we can't wait for the fire department. We gotta have our own fire team, shit. So a fire dude came in the class one day, and he telling his story and shit, and he was like the second, third motherfucker I done heard say firefighters dying younger. Like you would think firefighters would be, technology and shit, they would be living longer, but they dying 10 years younger than they used to, the generation before. And it's because of the chemicals and shit. You got fire retardant chemicals and everything, furniture and shit. You go to a house fire and shit, what's in the house that's burning? You got the wood and shit that built the house, but what's in the house? used to be furniture was wood and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You have a wooden chair. You know, you have fabric or whatever around it, but it's made of wood. Wooden beds and shit, dressers and shit. But now it's all particle board and chemicals. So when he go into a fire to put it out or to save people and shit, he inhaling all the fire, you know, the shit is flame retardant, which means the furniture ain't gonna burn as fast. You know, they put shit on it to resist fire catching on to the actual, you know, whatever. But as the fire is chemically reacting to these chemicals, the firefighters inhaling that shit in the fire. And that's what, you know, that's why they dying so much younger, because the chemicals is fucking them up inside. You know, shit like that. That's just one example of the reasons why. In my case, so that's just chemicals, just shit that's around and shit. You know what I'm saying? You look at cigarettes and fucking, even the weed. Ain't no backyard boogie no more, nigga. We smoking shit that got other shit in it. Even if it's just the pesticides and shit. We know what that shit do. Not even just, you know, cancer and shit with hormones and all that other shit. But you know, so I've been saying that shit. Now you seeing it, man. These niggas dying mad young. Like Black Rod was 51 and had fucking kidney failure or liver failure, one or two, probably both. From drinking and shit, whatever the case is. The point is, we starting to see it now. Yeah, Prodigy died from, you know, he had sickle cell and shit, so that's a little different. But it's still like not murder, dying from inside out type shit. Now here we are, you know, I'm 40. These niggas that I looked up to in rap, they, you know, turning 50. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is going out. But at the same time, you got a healthiness movement moving right now. You know, you got Styles P, Pharmacy for Life shit. Started out Juices for Life, and that was Pharmacy for Life. A whole line of health, you know, sea moss, fucking the black seed oil.
Turmeric.
Yeah, oil or oregano and all this shit. Like shit that, you know what's funny about that?
You know that's what I used on that chicken at the chess tournament. That oregano.
Okay.
I always put oregano on my chicken. Oh damn, let me stop telling my fucking secrets.
But that's a whole topic in itself, nigga. Health. Like, you got him pushing this shit. Like, he one of the few. He doing something that, you know, these motherfuckers, organic stores in our area can't do. And scared to do, because they have to be. They be shutting motherfuckers down, like, you know, whatever the case is. But, so you got a movement with that too, you know. And it's funny because, you know, this is my observation, nigga. I don't give a fuck. It just so happened that we in a skinny pants, you know, tight pants era, right? Ain't nobody trying to be fat in tight pants, right? Or tight shirt. Not just tight pants, tight shirt, all that shit.
I wouldn't think so.
So it kind of forced the older niggas to get in shape. Think about it. The young niggas, if you notice, it's a thing for niggas to be skinny now. You notice that? All these niggas are skinny?
I don't know about that shit. I ain't trying to be skinny.
No, nigga, I'm talking about the young niggas.
Oh, yeah, the young cats?
I don't know if it always been that way. It probably have always been this way. But the fact that the trend, the movement, the, you know, the style was to wear skinny clothes.
I know it's still a long time ago, though. I know it's still a long time ago.
What?
It seemed like they was getting smaller. Because even after we graduated, we used to say that shit all the time. Like, damn, these new cats ain't built like we was. We was fucking thick and bulky, and they came out being thin and skinny.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I ever noticed that. But
I know it was a long time ago, and I know after we graduated, at least 3-4 years after we graduated, I started noticing that shit. Like, why are these kids so small?
light and ass and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, but either way, you couldn't really tell when we was younger, because niggas wore baggy clothes any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? That played a part, I think, in the reason niggas start taking health more serious. Even if it's a small part, I think it played a part. But just the fact that we doing that shit now, niggas is working out. Like, think about the old rappers that you used to listen to and shit. Most of them niggas is on their health shit. A lot of them niggas are. Some of them ain't.
Well, you know, the society we live in, man, we base it on appearance. You know, especially like in the big cities, their income comes off of their appearance. They have to look a certain way just to, you know, be accepted in corporate America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I say that because me being in the health and beauty field, like I say, in big cities, you gonna get more. People gonna think more about their appearance in, especially entertainment cities that's more entertainment, or people that work downtown.
Big cities.
Yeah, and down, like even in Charlotte, if you work down, it's a certain appearance people trying to have. When you're in a small town like Gaston, people ain't too much concerned with it unless it's. See, now it changed with this COVID stuff and people not going to church. Usually it was weekend church. I gotta get fresh for church. Now church ain't really going on like that. And he's like, I get it when I get it, or I might even shave my own head. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that too. Them entertainment cities that's big in entertainment. Los Angeles, Vegas, Hollywood, Atlanta, you know, places like that where entertainment is big, or the working market is in that area. You know, you got lawyers and stuff like that who looking for their appearance is what, you know, attracts people to them. That attractive look. I mean, it goes back to what we were saying earlier.
Metropolitan areas, yeah.
Yeah, what we were saying earlier when people be like, well, if you want to be a millionaire, you got to hang with a millionaire, or you should be trying to find. I'm like, come on, man. You think I'm going to give up people that's been around me for 20, 25 years just because I done ran into you know what I'm saying? Or if I'm going to be out here looking for a millionaire and diss my day ones, you know?
That ain't what that means. Well, it is, but there's some truth to it. Like,
I mean, there's some truth to it, but I'm just not. It's just not me. If it happened, it happened. It happened.
Well, you ain't interesting to be a millionaire.
I would love to make $1 million. I would love to make $1 million, but I'm not gonna be sitting here just like I said. If it happened, it happened. Say if I go to an event and I run into somebody like that and we hit it off, then cool. But
that just means wanting to become a millionaire is a lifestyle. You can't be in the hood and shit, chilling with. Even dope dealers don't chill with the niggas that, you know what I'm saying? Dope dealers they can't. You can't be around motherfuckers that's broke and you trying to be a millionaire. And most of your family probably broke. Right?
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that's plausible.
I don't know what the fuck we was talking about. Goddamn.
We was talking about how the young generation is smaller now and getting into these skinny jeans and you know how people the older cats are trying to be more healthy. Are they you saying they trying to get more healthy just to fit into skinny jeans?
You kind of have to.
Just to fit into some jeans?
Just think about it for a minute, nigga. God damn it. If you're trying to stay relevant and current, and the style is moving and that kind of shit, me personally, I don't give a fuck. I ain't wearing skinny jeans, but if you about fashion and shit, you kind of got. Nigga, they don't sell baggy jeans or Guess no more, nigga. That shit was crazy at first see it for the first time. Like, yo, where's the men's section? The girl looked at me like, You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I hate going shopping now. Because that's all they got in there.
Yeah, so if you want to stay current, relevant, stay out there and shit, you kind of have to. And who the fuck want to be all flabby and shit and some tight shit? You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, I try to judge it, but then I look back at the generation before that, and them niggas was wearing tight shit. So, who the fuck am I? Nigga, you gonna be on the shit on the phone, nigga. What you doing?
No, I'm listening.
You remember the generation before, like the 80s and shit? Even the 80s, really. Niggas was wearing tight shit. Bell bottoms and shit. Look at good time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even James was wearing tight jeans and shit, man. It's just the way things was.
It was a different
Pre-sagging.
It was a different cut though, man.
No, not really, nigga.
Yeah, it was a different cut, bro.
What you mean?
The cut on the jeans was different. Now these jeans are tight tapered. They're tapered tight.
So it would be different if it was bell bottoms? Cut it.
That's why I said it was different cuts. There were different cuts. You had the bell bottom cuts, then you had just the tight jeans. Now it's tapered all the way down to the ankle.
What that mean tapered?
It's tapered. It comes down and then it tapers all the way down to your ankle. The ones James
It be tight along the whole leg.
Right, and it tapers down like I mean, in other words, like a fade. It faded all the way down and tapered to the ankle. Back in the day, it was just tight all the way down, and it was still, you know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is the difference, nigga?
No, I mean, ain't too much of a
Can't
difference.
nobody see your ankles anyway, so that
It is a difference when you got the tapered jean and a straight leg, tapered and straight leg. Then you had the bell bottom, which flared out at the bottom.
Nigga, can't nobody see your ankles and shins and shit anyway, nigga. I'm saying tight where it matters and shit. Like, look at all them niggas, man. The 70s and shit, nigga. They had tight shirts and all that shit, nigga. Butterfly collars and shit. Chest all out. But it was on some masculine shit. I don't know. This shit nowadays, man. I don't know, nigga. Who knows? I'm just saying that had something to do, hopefully, you know. Not hopefully, but thank God, kind of, like, kind of blessing in disguise. Like, niggas was not willing to just, niggas was reluctant to change to that whole phase of, you know, you see a couple dudes with tight pants, like, what the fuck is that? Then you see more people with tight pants, like, man, what the fuck is going on? Then when everybody start doing it, it's like, shit, now I gotta start doing it too. That whole thing.
Right. No. Mm-hmm.
That's how the shit worked, though. Like, you can resist it, but when you go to the store and you can't buy no, you know what I'm saying?
Then you ain't got no choice.
Not that you, because I still don't do it. But I ain't in the fucking...
Unless you gonna wear some Levi's or some 501.
And that's what I wear.
That's the only one that's making jeans like that anymore.
I fucks with Lee. I wear Lee's and shit.
Yeah. I like the.
I still wear Nautica jeans and shit, and you know, the old Guess shit that people find. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this was years ago, nigga. I went to the Guess little outlet, trying to see if I could grab a couple jeans and shit. That shit went from skinny to slim to ultra skinny to ultra slim. Like, what the fuck is this, nigga? Oh, is this, where's the men's section? Oh, girl looked at me with that look, nigga, like she knew what I was saying. And, you know, whatever. She probably thought it was funny. Whatever the case. Now niggas is just doing it.
Shoot, he asked me for the
niggas is wearing flex jeans and shit, nigga. Jeans that ain't even jeans, nigga. Like,
he asked me for the VIN number.
For what?
That car.
Why? Who?
The dude. So he'll know if it fit. We'll get it in a minute. You said flex jeans.
Yeah, shit like that. Man. Flexible jeans.
Oh, you talking about like the what they call them? Jeggings.
Something like that, man. You know.
These niggas know they not wearing jeggings, man.
But you can't call them that because they're expensive.
That's what women call them. Jeggings. Man, come on, man. The ones with fake pockets and shit.
I don't know if it's that. I think they're expensive, so they got pockets put on.
Wow. Y'all niggas better not be wearing jeggings.
Same
man.
shit, man. Like, what the fuck, man? I don't know, man. What was you talking about? I was talking about the health thing. What was that shit I texted you earlier, man?
Which one? And there's nothing wrong with it. The health thing is very big and it's very important.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it was one of those, blessings in disguise where niggas had to start looking at their health and shit. If I'm even fitting these clothes that niggas is wearing now, I gotta get on my shit. I think of certain people, I don't want to name no names and shit.
That shouldn't be the reason though.
That ain't the reason necessarily. It's a reason. Whatever it take for a nigga to go work out don't matter. Just getting them to the gym is the point. But this happened to be one of those cases where, the fashion and the need to work out met. In order to even participate in this whole thing that's going on in fashion now, I'm gonna have to start working out. Which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go with baggy shit, don't even matter. Niggas wore stupid baggy shit in 90s and early 2000s and shit. Big shirts and shit, big pants.
Oh man, I ain't do that.
I did.
I never got into that.
And to go to this new shit is difficult for me because niggas be acting like they don't want to do 2X no more. Like, we don't do 2X. Okay, so it's either tight or nothing, huh?
It depends, man. It depends with me. Now, if you talking about some nice slacks that fit, comfortable.
I don't want no pants that show my ass and shit. Show the curve of my ass, nigga. I ain't no bitch, man. You feel me?
I understand that. Like I said, I'm talking about a nice pair of slacks that fit comfortably. Yeah. That's, they can be, I ain't want them to be hugging me or nothing, but
if I put on jeans, I want to have to wear a belt.
I ain't say jeans. I said slacks. Like if I'm dressing
slacks
up
too, especially,
and I'm putting on, button up with a tie. That's what I'm talking about, some slacks. But I still don't want them tapered at the bottom. That tapered shit is what gets me.
What is taper? Wait, tapered out or tapered in?
Tapered in.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. When they tapered.
Yeah, I don't like this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's that. I can't do that. That's not my style. I mean, unless I'm working out. Now, if I'm going to run and work out,
then it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter then. But I'm talking about just wearing just to go out. Nah, I can't. That ain't mine.
I don't sag my pants all the time, but sometimes I do. I just feel comfortable with my shit. I can't be on my hip, man. That shit ain't comfortable.
What was you talking about? Which one was you talking about?
I don't know, man.
You got a couple of them.
Oh, the Cuckold Society. Oh, that's all the same thing. Cuckold Society, nigga. We living in a motherfucking cuck society, nigga. Niggas is letting they bitches get fucked by monsters, nigga. Check. Okay, so Angela Simmons, right? You know what OnlyFans is.
Who?
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
So, there had been a discussion for however long OnlyFans been out. Who opting in, who opting out, blah, blah, that whole thing. So Angela Simmons, who is considered you know, from me having been, you know, been able to see her since when she was younger and see her grow up and shit. What, nigga?
No, I was just looking up this
Oh,
cuckold.
cuckold? Oh, I gotta define cuckold. Yeah. Cuck, nigga. So, you see what I mean?
I'm reading it.
So the whole cuckold thing. So with the OnlyFans shit, she decided to opt in. I don't know the whole story, obviously, but I saw that she did.
Can I read it?
Read what? Cuckold?
Yeah.
Let me read. You taking too long.
Nigga, whatever. Shit. Get done.
That's the definition, nigga. Oh, somebody already came up with Cuckold Society?
What, you thought it wasn't real or something?
What? That's something I said. I said Cuckold Society. But somebody already did it.
Yeah, I typed it in.
Oh, that's that's different. That's a porn site.
Exactly. That's why I was laughing.
That's not
like,
what I'm
the
saying.
Fuck?
Mine ain't really got nothing to do with porn.
That's why I was like, what the fuck? This is
Okay, let me read the definition of what
site,
cuckold
nigga.
means. Okay, so you have the noun. Fuck Wikipedia, man. Give me a definition. God damn it. Oh, somebody else said it. How would you feel living in a cuckold society? Okay, so this is not my original idea. It is my original idea, but I hadn't heard it before. But I see other people beat me to it, which is cool. So technically, you type cuckold society. A cuckold is okay. So technically, that's goddamn Wikipedia. I need a definition, man. Merriam-Webster. Here we go. Merriam-Webster. Merriam-Webster's definition of a cuckold is a man whose wife is unfaithful. I never knew that. Okay.
A man whose wife is unfaithful.
Yeah. The definition is a man whose wife is unfaithful. I didn't know that. So my definition of a cuckold is a man who gets off on her wife getting fucked by somebody else. You follow me, nigga?
Yeah, I hear you.
So I never knew that was the original definition. That's how it was presented. So, you know, and here it's just it's presenting it like just, you know, a man who's not necessarily actively involved in the whole thing. It's just a man whose wife is unfaithful. I didn't know that. I thought a cuckold meant like you involved in the whole thing. You like for your wife to get fucked and you watch type shit. That's my understanding of it. So
hers is what?
Hers is what?
You said her definition is what?
You know her.
Or their definition?
Their definition is a man whose wife is unfaithful. So, but that don't necessarily, that's all, they leave it at that. They don't have no other parts to the definition. But but mine is, and the way it's interpreted now is,
Jezebel.
No, man, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and technically I guess that would be considered that. A man who's not actively participating in her cheating and shit. My definition is a man who is participating in her cheating. He pay a motherfucker to come fuck his wife while he watch. That's my understanding of what a cuckold is. So the reason I say cuckold society, like, all right, so me and this woman watch Boardwalk Empire before, right? It's a show used to come on HBO. Nucky Thompson and them niggas. There's a scene in that show where this dude is in the bar. He worked for Nucky and Chalky White, one of the characters. He worked for him. So
A orgy.
what?
A orgy.
So he worked for him, right? So this dude and his white wife came in the spot to do business. The white wife kept like hinting at dude that she wanna fuck with him. Both of them sitting to the back, like out of the way and shit. She keep like hinting at him, like she fucking around, write a note, meet me at the room or whatever. So he meet her at the room. He thinking she fucking around behind her husband's back. Well, I don't even know if the dude understood that it was her husband. I don't know at that point. But all he knew was that she threw a note out there. It was like, meet me, blah, blah, blah. So he met her at the room and shit. And went in the room and shit. She laid out on the bed. He go to the bed, go goddamn start doing what they do. And fuck around, the door closes and her husband's sitting there watching the shit. So homeboy's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And, and the husband is like, no, just keep on doing what you're doing. And he's like, no, man, what the fuck is this, man? What's going on here, man? And this is a white man, and a black man is the one back in the 20s and shit. This is 1920s and shit, Prohibition time. And it's a white man and his wife, and it's a black man that she done lowered up into the room. So homeboy's like, what the fuck is going on here, man? He looking at her, looking at him like, what the fuck is this what's going on here? So he fuck around and try to, get the fuck up out of there, and homeboy jumping away, whatever. So he fighting dude and end up killing the white man or whatever. And me and old girl watching this shit, right? And she was like, oh, that's some crazy shit.
Pandora's box.
So we get into a conversation about how this ain't nothing new. This is kind of, the whole white psychology. This ain't foreign to white psychology. Like going back to Greek, Greece and shit, Rome and shit, all that, crazy shit they had going on with, men fucking men and boys, and that whole shit was part of their culture. So this concept is not foreign to, Europeans and shit. And she fighting me left and right, nigga. Like, bullshit. I don't believe it. I'm just looking like, I'm not even getting mad at it. I'm just looking like, oh man, like, cause these experiences teach me, nigga. Cause all this shit is just common knowledge to me. But I get it how people, you delve into certain places, people ain't willing to go there. You kind of need to go there to understand how this world works. But at the same time, it's that whole Matrix thing where, blue pill, red pill shit. Like, you want to go back to your life and just, be dumb and happy? Or you want to try to figure this out a little bit more, that whole thing. Most people would rather just be like, nah, send me to the house so I can wake up and go to work, nigga. I ain't got time for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they go to that whole cuckold thing, like, cuckold side. Like, these niggas is willing. Like, niggas is having conversations on whether it's okay for their wife to do OnlyFans. Like, niggas is like, so what are you doing exactly? So are you just at the house? Like, what are you, just a camera on you and you by yourself showing a little pussy and shit? Or are you getting dog fucked by 16 niggas and shit? Like, there's an obvious gap in between those two things, but not really. You feel me? How comfortable are you having your wife videotaping her niggas beating off to your wife for $5 a month?
Not comfortable at all.
Niggas is getting pretty comfortable. Got that goddamn economy, man. Niggas need to eat. You know how niggas say, I got kids to feed.
Would that be pimping?
Nigga, what the fuck do it sound like? That's just like niggas saying, it ain't tricking if you got it. What you mean?
Pimping.
Making up rules, nigga. You kidding me? Is
that pimping?
Sound like it to me. She pimping herself up. I mean, if you benefiting, you pimping her. However the fuck you see it.
Hashtag pimping.
I mean, she might as well just go ahead, let a professional handle it and, get a bigger dividend. You feel me?
What's the name of this movie?
What movie, man?
Did you say it was a movie or?
Oh, Boardwalk Empire. Show.
It's a show.
Yeah, was. Came on HBO about Prohibition and shit. Dope show, man. I love that show. But Yeah, man, that one scene let me know, man, because not all women is that fucking naive, obviously. But it ain't even about the women, it's people. How naive people are. Men are too. Men are fucking play dumb and shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Naive. And those are the people that we need. We need people like them to keep the world going. Because those are the people that's going to go to work and feel horrible if they don't make it to work. And got to call, and we need people like those.
What you mean?
We need people.
Are you just joking right now? Or
About what?
about what you saying?
What I'm saying?
We need people like that.
Like what?
Yeah, like what? What are you saying? That's
People
what I'm
that's
asking.
loyal to the system.
Oh. But then you got these other people.
Other people what?
I'm saying the are you separating two, or are you just saying what you're saying?
What you talking
Are you separating? Because you were talking about the
Cuckold society?
yeah, and then is that a separation? Are you separating it?
No. What I'm saying is there are people that don't believe that concept exists.
Okay,
Of a man getting off watching his woman get fucked by another man.
right.
That concept is foreign to them. Like, fuck that, I don't believe that. And I will not believe it. I don't care how you explain it and break it down. I refuse to believe it.
And those are the
That's
people
all
you
I'm
saying
saying. We need those people. Society need those people. Those are people that keep shit going. I wander around and I be wondering how the fuck do this shit go with all this corruption and niggas stealing, not niggas, but crackers, white people, devils, stealing, on top and skimming off the top of everything, the mob nigga. Like, how the fuck do shit actually work and, actually do what it's supposed to do? People like that, nigga.
And in order for society to continue to keep running, we need people to then
like
turn a
that.
blind eye.
Oh, man.
We need people who will turn a blind eye and just keep on.
We need the sheeps. The sheeps are important. We need them. Not to say I need them. I do need them, though. Because me being who I am, if the world was filled with people like me, nothing would ever work. And I'm honest with it, nigga.
He said nothing would ever work.
All this whole thing that's based on belief.
But why do you say that?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Why would you say that about yourself, though?
I'm not down to myself. I'm fucking bigging up myself. The churches, the schools, all this shit that's built on a foundation of bullshit, they would crumble if it was a bunch of niggas like me around.
Oh, okay. That's what I was getting ready to say. You talking about
The niggas that ask questions.
the way the system is now.
The nigga that ain't
shit
just
wouldn't
gonna
work.
take your little silly answer like, nah, that don't make sense to me. I need something better.
But
Come better.
Was there ever a time like that
Like what?
where this shit didn't work?
What?
What the system is now? Because you know, back in the day, where
Egypt.
they say you steal, they chop off a fucking finger. You know what I'm saying? You lie, they cut your tongue.
Well,
out.
it's not necessarily the control factor. It's the freedom factor. I believe
It's
back
the
when.
freedom factor.
Yeah.
So niggas don't need to be free.
The reason they can't have people asking a whole bunch of questions is because it's all a fucking lie.
They ask questions. What?
The reason they can't have a whole bunch of niggas asking a bunch of questions is because it's all a lie. If it was a foundation of real shit, like probably prior to these crackers showing up here, where people were, for showing their true being, people were like honored for that. Honored for expressing, nigga, with civilization what it is now, the pyramids couldn't be built right now because they don't give you the opportunity to make it to your full potential spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of go hand in hand with intellect. You know what I'm saying? When you're able to express and experiment and express and experiment, both, you build both. When they steer you in a direction that ain't necessarily natural, you always gonna have problems because it's like your conscience and your soul is telling you this shit ain't right, but they telling you it is. So it ain't just a straight descent. It's like ascension. It's like you fighting yourself to get up there. It's like you working against yourself, like trying to drive up a hill with a fucked up transmission, and some of the goddamn teeth is missing. So you catch every once in a while. Then it'll goddamn slip again. You fall and you catch a couple. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to having a brand new fucking transmission where your soul and your intellect is working together and shit, and you climbing that motherfucker like you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? They steer you in the wrong direction from the start because they have to, because it's all built on bullshit.
I wonder how it would be. Well, it wouldn't even fit.
Like, we have proof, nigga, of civilizations before ours where these niggas can't explain it now, and they got all the paperwork. Or they don't know that they can explain it now. Or we don't know that they can explain it now. They know, but they can't explain it. Or they can't let us know that they can explain it. So that whole thing, that whole hoarding of information, hoarding of knowledge shit. They got all the knowledge, but they can't allow the fucking peons to get it because they don't know what to do with this information. That whole bullshit. The elites and shit. Masons and all these motherfuckers. Hoarding all the information. They don't deserve to have this. So we're going to teach them we're going to, see, and it's one thing that,
And then you getting information off of that too.
So you have it where they say they can't handle this information, right? They don't deserve just access to this information. But instead of putting that to the test, you're going to push a whole bullshit false narrative instead. And have people learning this shit and memorizing this bullshit and fucking programming people with this bullshit. If they was to say you don't deserve this information, and at least give a nigga a chance at it, then you might be able to prove your point. But we told a whole different fucking history, nigga. I don't even know what we told them.
You're talking about the false narrative and the synthetic, feeding people the synthetic and trying to get to the spiritual. And it's hard to get there when they feeding you and hoarding the information. They feeding you this information and hoarding the information. That's what we did.
Yeah, I'm not related to the point. I don't know.
I like that. I like that analogy. Because that shit is. I think that makes sense. That resonates with me. Because for something like, at that time, to develop something like the pyramid with what they had going on, bro, there had to be some strength.
Whatever it is, they ain't figured it out shit.
You know what I'm saying? Right, and they ain't figured it out. There had to be some strength and some spiritual strength, physical strength.
Building a foundation on bullshit. The foundation off the rip, like in America, what it is, like the motherfuckers who have actual information are looked at as fools and conspiracy theorists and shit. But everybody is in agreement on some shit that ain't real. I don't know if that's always how it's been. What, man? I don't know, man. What the fuck was he even talking about? The Cuckold Society.
That too.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, but so okay, with those two things, right? So we have that scene, Boardwalk Empire. Man, in this case, it's a case where the man, you have the cuckold and the man. The man is not, he wasn't aware that the other dude. But there's cases now, you see it in porn, nigga, where the couple will pay the man and understand and be like, yeah, you fuck my wife, I'm gonna watch that whole thing. You know, to where it's a thing. As opposed to that scene where homeboy wasn't necessarily involved in the whole thing. He just wanted to go get some ass and shit. And, you know, and they're killing the man and they had to kill him because that whole thing. He black, man was white. You know, I went beyond that, but you know, they called for his head, just put it that way. Regardless of the fact that, you know, they put him in a fucked up situation and he killed the man out of self-defense. Don't give a fuck, nigga. He killed that white man, so whatever the case is. So with that being understood, and you know, with this whole OnlyFans shit. Oh yeah, so Angela Simmons, right? So, you know, she looked at it as wholesome. You know, that's the word I like to use because you kind of wrap your head around the whole thing. Wholesome. What you think of when you think of wholesome? A wholesome girl. Let's spit it out, nigga.
Reserved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like good girl, right?
Yeah, reserved.
Girl. She got good morals and shit. She ain't just giving up the ass and shit. She deserves respect. And, you know, she don't play that role and all that shit. Wholesome girl. So, you know, however long OnlyFans been around, a couple years or whatever. Now, the pressure or whatever the fuck from, you know, oh hell no, I would never do that, to everybody else doing that, to I still wouldn't do that, to man, fuck it, I'll try it. That whole thing. Finally done got to her. She said she gonna do it. If she did, I don't know if she did or not. Motherfuckers been letting her have it. Like, oh, you a hoe. Which is true, right? Can we okay, let's get that. Like OnlyFans, you know what it's about. You don't necessarily have to do that from what I hear. I ain't paying nobody $5. I don't give a fuck. That shit is nuts to me, period. But just to see him on the screen, nigga. Really, nigga? Really, nigga? Really, nigga?
Why would you? But you would call it a hoe?
Would you?
She ain't giving it up.
Okay, now put your shoes in her man position. Put your feet in his shoes. Right. She a girl, nigga. Just imagine she a girl.
Yeah. What about it? I ain't gonna say
question.
I see it as a hoe, but that don't mean I would like still. I don't mean I still like you to do it.
Well, how answer the question? How would you feel? Like, would you let her? Would you? What?
No, I ain't. No, I wouldn't let her.
So we go back to, so we started off with I asked you just as looking like a woman. It's a woman, you know, and you say ain't nothing wrong with that. Now she's your girl. Now, what, nigga?
No, okay, so now you dealing with an OnlyFans girl.
I'm asking you. I wouldn't like it.
You knew what you was getting into when you got in it.
What you mean?
If she was already doing it.
Doing what? I'm saying if she's your girl before.
Oh. No.
She's your girl and she like, yeah, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans.
Hell no.
Right? Just simply, right?
Right.
Yeah. Is there any exception?
No.
No exceptions.
I can't see none. Now, just thinking of somebody that would allow it, I guess what they would see was to be the money.
I ain't asked you that, nigga. I asked you what you do. Would you
No.
Nigga could come up with any reason.
Well, I'm saying no. I'm saying no for me.
Yeah. And no exception.
No exceptions.
Like,
why?
Man, these bills getting fucked up in here. We you know, blah blah blah. You ain't making money like you used to. Like, I need to pay these bills. I was thinking about. What would you say? Simple, right?
Simple.
I don't think so.
Not me caring about you.
Man, ain't no nothing. You ain't gotta explain that shit to me.
Not me loving you. No.
Even if you don't love her, would you call her your girl? And still she have OnlyFans? What if you met her while she was already doing it?
That's what I was talking about earlier. Ain't nothing you can say, really, then you knew what you was getting into.
Okay.
I mean, unless you had the conversation and she said, I'm going to stop. No. You don't stop.
Let me ask you this. So you meet a chick, bad, fucking, wow. She, you know, wow, she bad as fuck, no kids, everything you asked for. Then the last thing she say after, Like she listing like, yeah, I'm in school, yeah, I don't have no kids, I'm doing good, oh yeah, I got OnlyFans. You proceed? This your first date? You don't even proceed?
I'd probably be like, nah.
For real? That's going too far. Man. Jesus Christ.
What you mean?
You going too far. You ain't even gonna go on another date with her? That's a deal breaker.
Nah, I mean, that's why I said they had a conversation later on or something. Yeah.
I'm giving you a scenario, nigga.
Yeah,
Why you adding your shit to the scenario?
But eventually you gotta have that conversation.
I'm asking you now, nigga. I'm working to that. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to a point where we know what the threshold is. So it's not a deal breaker. If y'all just on date number 1,
no, it's not a deal breaker.
She giving her credentials,
right.
Shit, and last on the list is, oh yeah, I got an OnlyFans.
Right. Yeah. Not a deal breaker.
All right. So what do you what? What, you leave it at that, or do you ask her? So what is y'all OnlyFans with? Fill me in.
You would have to ask the question.
You don't have to do a goddamn
thing. You don't have to. I would. I'd be like, yo, how long you been doing this? And
so that's still on the first date.
Do you plan on keeping this going or something?
This still on the first date?
Yeah.
You gonna keep it going from her original mention of it in the list? Like
you talking about that
See,
day?
That day. So if I'm on a date and she say OnlyFans, I'm be like, oh, that's what's up. Leave it at that. If she feel compelled to tell me more, she can. And that's what I'm going to be looking for. But I ain't going to ask. I already heard enough. It's enough for me to not ever wife you up. But it's not enough for me to stop in the whole dating process. So I know where I'm at that point with just that one little piece of information. If she decides at some point to tell me more about the whole thing, or I experience it, see it, whatever the case is, then we can get back into that. But I want her to bring that up. I ain't asking you shit. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And if she just happen to not bring it up for date number 2 and 3 and 4, I'm gonna know something. I need to goddamn. Before I walk away, I'm gonna be like, so what was up with the mention it again? Like, I'm already done with her because she ain't said nothing else since. So, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Leave it up to her. If she come out and say like, yeah, I'm just filming. I be in my room by myself, showing titties and shit. I'm like, that's what's up. At that point, I'm still not gonna wife you, but we can proceed. You know what I'm saying? It's not a deal breaker to me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But in the long scheme of things, the long game, it's a wrap. Like, you a hoe, bitch.
You still can't call her no hoe.
I can decide for myself I want to look at things.
Yeah, but she's not giving it up. She ain't having sex. So you can't call her no hoe.
That's dead in, as far as unless along the way she decide to leave that whole thing alone and we figure something else out. But knowing you showing titties and ass and shit, I feel the same way about strippers and shit. And could you have a stripper for your girl?
Nah.
Never in life?
I can't see it. I couldn't see it because I didn't do it. Yeah. I ain't never tried to do it.
Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. I don't want you sharing shit with another man. I don't like my old lady sitting up with another man in the office and shit with the door closed and shit.
I mean, that was a rule back in the day, though.
That's just me.
The pastor couldn't even come in the house if the father wasn't there.
Right, it's just respect, man. Like,
yeah, nah.
Just because the rules change don't mean my rules change.
You had to come when the man in the house.
I'm old school as far as that goes.
I
won't even go in nobody's fucking house if their wife is there and he ain't there. Even family, man, fuck that. Especially if he family, but she ain't. Hell no, I ain't going in there. Mm. Nah. Oh, you can come in. Oh no, I'm gonna sit out here. I ain't hugging you. None of that shit. I ain't never do that shit. I just don't feel comfortable. Give you one of those, like, I ain't hugging you all nice and shit.
Right.
Oh, fuck this shit. That's just me.
So you said they was giving her hell though? What?
Oh man, they was eating her ass up, and she was crying and shit. And that's my thing with it. Like, if you gonna have the balls to come out and do it, what the fuck is it crying for? You don't made up your mind. You knew what it was gonna be, right? Am I wrong here?
You should know something that's gonna come with it. But see, and the crazy thing, the same ones that's talking shit to will probably be the ones sitting there watching it too. They still gonna pay their $5. More likely they had to if they seen you on there. They already done paid.
I remember seeing this dude. I don't see no name of shit. This girl was she was a stripper. Hey, look. She was a stripper. You know what I mean when I say that?
She was a stripper, not a stripper?
She was a stripper.
Oh.
What I mean? If you don't know, just say it, nigga.
A dancer? Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, she was a dancer, but she was fucking on the side too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, it was kind of. She was classy with it. You know, she ain't just take any old nigga, but she took some money if you had the money and shit. You know what I'm saying? You certain motherfuckers, she gonna give you some pussy. And dude knew it, huh?
No, go ahead.
And dude knew it. He was
that
just
one right there.
defending that shit. What?
I was laughing at that one right there.
What, man?
The
right
danger. Yeah.
Oh, that was just fuck my wife, please.
But nah, it made me think about
No, let me just say, take my wife, please.
It made me think about Benny Hill too.
Yeah, Benny Hill was that.
Benny Hill was a damn fool.
You just text me, man.
Huh?
You just text me, man.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, that Benny Hill was a fool.
Yeah, but Benny Hill was in Cuckold though. Nah, Ronnie Dangerfield used to say, take my wife, please. One of them motherfuckers, I think it was him. I was just saying, fuck my wife, please. That whole Cuckold thing. That's why I do that, man. But yeah, man. Fucking lines being blurred and shit, man. Niggas was doing this shit. Oh yeah, dude was defending, you know, his wife getting that money and shit. Like, you know, do a pimp call his girl's wife? Well, he gotta buy a bitch and shit. Maybe later on once he retired and shit. And at that point, I don't think he letting her fuck and shit. I don't know, but I don't see how you got a wife, you know, she's sucking dick on the side and shit and just be cool with it. But he was defending that shit, nigga. I bet it's all he paid. Shit, she come on with the money, and I'm just like, and it was silly back then. This was mad years ago. Probably one of them talk shows. More or some shit. Whatever. But yeah, niggas is having that conversation. Like, I mean, it ain't a deal breaker, but.
So what would a person's mind be in a situation like that? I mean, what would you be thinking like
what?
To know that, you know, what you call your wife or wifey is out there doing that.
You don't give a fuck about it?
You can't give a fuck about it. Ain't no damn way you give a fuck about it.
You could care about it, but not like that.
Right. You not
care about it. You don't want her to get gang raped. No. But you cool if she gurgle on her dick, you know, for a couple 30, 45 minutes.
You don't want her to get gang raped.
I don't want her to get hurt, but if she vomit a little bit, it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Oh man, yeah, you can't care, man. There's no way in the world you care about it like that. Oh, cause you know they gonna do it bad.
Who?
Whoever. You know they gonna do it bad, man.
Nigga, the only thing that's stopping niggas from doing bitches bad is bouncers, nigga, and knowing they will get fucked up.
This is the pimp.
Oh, the pimp. Yeah. Niggas ain't really scared of the pimp. There's more to it than that. Like, pimp got a different kind of respect.
Pimp got that goddamn 357 respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know a lot about that though. Actual, how far pimp's willing to go with John and shit. I read a lot of Donald Goines books. You know, Iceberg Slim and shit. Yeah, so I kind of get it, but it wasn't like now, nigga. It was a common. Is it raining?
Nah, I think that's the wind. That's the wind.
You like the how I think shit. You like the one how I think. But Yeah, man. So it's time is different though. Serial rapists and shit. It was nuts. You seen motherfucking Players Club?
What she called him, bro?
Who?
What was his name?
The one that raped her?
Yeah.
Oh.
D.
D could not have it. He couldn't hold back no more. I got to have it.
D
And them niggas just left. Fuck it. I'm out, man. Fuck that.
Serial rape.
Man. I can't be around for this shit. I don't know what I would do. What would you do, your homeboy, start raping a bitch?
I'd probably beat that nigga ass.
Nigga, that motherfucking camera, boy.
What?
At least I'm honest, nigga. I don't know what I would do.
Nah, man, me and that nigga would be fighting.
You would grab up off her? Grab him up off her?
If I seen her, yeah. Ain't get off that girl like that, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
I mean, but if he keep fighting and going back, I ain't gonna stay there. And knowing the police on their way, I mean, that's why I say you can't let that happen, man. You got to you gotta get that nigga off of him.
I would love to say that if it happened, I would fight that nigga. But I can't say that. There's a lot of, variables in that shit, man. Like, what the fuck you doing there? A whole lot of shit, man. Like, where we at? If we made miles
She
away
wasn't
from
there
home,
for that,
nigga.
though.
Huh?
She wasn't there for that, man.
You know what I'm saying? If we're made miles away from home, nigga, I don't know. I might have to just get the fuck up out of there. I hate to say it, man.
But nigga, you can't just.
That's
just cause you paid. You paid for dancing and entertainment. You didn't pay for it.
No, I ain't saying I paid. If I paid, I'm responsible, nigga. Like,
no, I'm talking about
that's a good question.
I'm talking about as far as D. As far as D in that movie, they were paying her to come and just entertain and dance.
Right.
They wasn't paying her to, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't agreed upon.
No shit, nigga.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, so you can't just leave.
I mean, you can.
You can, but nah, man. Nah.
You absolutely can't just leave. Them niggas just left.
Yeah, and that shit was crazy. Cause
Man,
once they get it out of him, well, ain't nothing they can do to you though.
Do who?
Do to the person that leave.
Right.
Cause they don't know if they knew or not.
Honestly, can't blame that.
You still can't. Even if they find out that you knew he was in there doing that, right, and you left, you didn't even help. You weren't even the one that called.
Yeah, they can't charge you with that.
They still can't do nothing.
Now, if they catch all y'all there, if the cops show up and all y'all still there and he in there raping that shit, you probably can. But yeah, they can. They can. Unless you start naming off names and call your name.
That's what I'm talking about.
But she don't
shit,
know.
he gonna do that. He gonna. Well, I don't know. He don't have to, but she gonna do it. She definitely gonna do it. So was there.
It's gonna get out.
It was there, and never was there. So.
But they can't get charged. If I leave, nigga, you can't charge me.
It's a good question.
If a nigga pull a gun out on another nigga and you leave, they can't charge you for murder.
Say what? Oh.
Pull a gun, you at a party or something, niggas pull guns and shit. They can't charge you with murder. If I left, nigga, you ain't charging me with shit. That shit might haunt me for the rest of my life that I left and ain't help with. Can't charge me for that shit. Especially that nigga go away for a long time, nigga. That shit's gonna keep on. Gonna keep on reliving that shit. Every time you see that nigga, hear that nigga name, shit. See y'all, hear her name. Oh yeah, that nigga locked up. Then, oh yeah, he locked up for that girl, man. Oh yeah, I should have helped him. Man. I don't know, man. If I know her, man, I would like to think I would help. There's certain things, man. It's like just like when a woman in a relationship, man, I mean, whooping her ass and shit. Shit be touchy, nigga. You would like to say you would just go do like, hey man, get off all man.
Yeah, that's a good.
But if you do that and she go right back to that nigga, then what? You gotta keep saving her and shit.
You can't. That's a good one right there, though.
The rule is don't. If you see some shit in the street, nigga, woman and a man, you leave that shit alone.
Damn, you right. I can't
do it. That's my rule. I don't fuck with it.
Even though I still feel strong
unless
about what I said, but
damn,
you know, at some point you right about that, man, because
that's gonna get you killed, nigga.
Right. That's some touchy shit.
Yeah. Leave him alone. You fucking whoop his ass and she fucking you up, stab you in the back of the fucking back. You feel me?
Depends on, like I said.
I done got bit on the head whooping a nigga ass,
and it still depends on the situation.
This chick bit me in the fucking head, nigga.
The situation
jumped on my back and
the situation.
Fuck.
The dude did.
Oh, his girl.
Oh, the situation with.
Dangerous, nigga.
But the situation with Players Club, they was all there at a party. It ain't like what I'm saying. And she came in. It ain't like it was husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend, right. And what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's all different.
It was kind of a little different.
This man-woman situations, man. Like, obviously, if somebody raping somebody, man, I would love to say, get off her. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't honestly say that. Never know, man. Fuck around. Shit fucked up. We was talking about the Cuckold Society, right?
Yeah.
I have to do a joint on that.
Damn. Who that I had told you earlier? When we was talking earlier. And I was asking you, did you hear about it? What was we talking about earlier?
Propaganda is important. Like, like you think of World War I and shit, even World War II, man, the Great Depression and shit, motherfuckers. See, but in that case, you had to, when motherfuckers was doing, no, that was the Roaring 20s? And then the Great Depression. So, shit was good, then the Great Depression hit. So that's one time in history when they had to go from a high to a real low. Like what we're about to see is a high to a real low. Not necessarily because the economy was so good, but we used to being given what we need. Food stamps and shit, government assistance, programs and such. I don't know how shit gonna be. I don't know. They're gonna be able to continue doing this shit, or they're gonna decide not to. When shit hit the fan, if they're gonna be able to, give niggas assistance and shit.
I wonder if there would be other forms of
I don't understand this shit. This
of
stimulus shit.
Or cuckold societies or cuckold.
What?
Or is I wonder if there would be other forms of cuckold. Or is cuckold just that what it is? And you can't theoretically put it in another situation.
Oh, another example.
Yeah, another example. Can I give you one?
What?
Like Vlad the Impaler.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be, or even the whole Dracula thing?
What about it?
Would that be another example of a cuckold?
How?
Well, people gave up people to him for his domination. Or even, especially with the whole Dracula thing, people gave in to him as a sacrifice.
Sacrifice themselves.
Or even somebody else.
don't really see the angle.
Shit, you sacrificing your loved one if you sacrificing her moral.
I'm saying
Sacrificing something
with Vlad, like,
to sit there and watch your wife be. You know what I'm saying?
no, I'm saying with Vlad, how? Like, I don't see a part of his thing being people who sacrificing other people. Kind of got to sacrifice yourself to a certain extent. Like the whole rules with, as far as vampires go, you have to invite them into the home and shit like that. The vampire can't just enter your home, that kind of shit. They can catch you on the street, but can't just go up in your house. You gotta invite them in. Yeah, so and that's where you sacrifice yourself.
Knowingly or unknowingly? Unknowingly.
Don't matter. In the rules, it don't matter. If he could trick you and invite him in, then he invited in, regardless. You know, whether you know or not. If you let him in, you let him in. But then you got the whole wanting to become a vampire, where the vampire lets you suck their blood. That whole thing, like, cause it's a sacrifice. You sacrificing yourself, your life, your what's the word? Your mortality and shit. Soul, you lose your soul upon taking the blood. And
so that's not. So that wouldn't be a cuckold.
I don't see how, like, cause that's all about self, really. I don't see how you sacrifice. I mean, I see how you can, but I don't see it that's being a big part of how he get his power. He gonna get you on the street, man, get you any kind of way. You don't have to sacrifice other people to a vampire. You're gonna catch somebody slipping. And if you fuck around and let him in, he's gonna come get you.
So what would that be?
That fits into another part of the whole European thing.
Well,
like,
let me hear it. Let me hear this name. We might start using it. Let's get a name for it.
What?
So it's not a cuckold. What would you name it?
I'm just talking about vampirism. Fucking how these white people drinking baby blood and putting baby all over their face to baby blood all over their face and shit.
What they call it?
I got a lot of names. We got transfusion.
Oh, okay. It's already a name for it.
You got blood transfusions. You got that's all really what's the shit? Dialysis. Dialysis is just cleaning blood. Either cleaning your own blood or taking your blood out and putting in some other blood in to keep it clean. Yeah. That's what fucking plasma places is, man. When you go get blood and shit for a check, give your blood plasma. That's what
Ain't
we
that
do.
a little different?
Vampire
Ain't that different to ingest than to inject?
What?
Ain't ingestion different than injection?
What you talking about?
You said drinking blood versus intravenous.
What?
No, I'm saying you had called it transfusion.
Yeah, transfusion is when they inject it.
Right. So you can't call it transfusion because they're drinking it.
So still ingesting blood, nigga. That's two different conversations, nigga. We talking about vaccines, the way they able to get around the whole and digestion process.
We ain't talking nothing about no vaccine.
That's what you bringing up.
No, I'm saying you said you called it transfusion.
Transfusion is when they do it like
I said a name for what we talking about the other side
vampirism.
of European.
Call it vampirism.
Oh, just vampirism. Okay.
Vampire. All a vampire do is feed off of human blood.
So what? Okay, I'm trying to get the terminology.
Why, nigga?
Huh?
I don't know.
So what the fuck is a cuck?
Thing.
What the fuck is a cuck?
What?
A cuckold. I mean, you know what I'm saying, as far as the root words of it and all that.
Look it up, nigga. You got the phone with you. Fuck, why you stopping me and fucking my shit up for your shit, nigga? I don't know what you're talking about. God damn it. I need some trees, man. I need to make a phone call. You want a name? I don't know what you're asking me. You got more than blacks.
The etymology of cuckold.
You got my lighter, man. Where my lighter at?
This yellow one?
Hell yeah.
Derisive name? That boy, man. False to him. Husband of an adulteress.
Alright.
Germanic origin, so-called from the female birds.
What's that at? Oh, she getting out of school. Oh, that's what's happening. Hey, you got smoke, man. What's that? Yeah. 2:30. All right, man. All right. Yeah, I ain't around. I'll just call you when I'm on my way. All right.
You ain't say too much. It's basically what you said.
What?
Being unfaithful to your wife, to the husband.
Yeah, I never knew that was the definition. I thought it was always implied somehow that the mistress or, I guess, mister, what they call it, the dude that cheat. The dude the wife cheat with. It ain't a mistress, it's a what? Mister? Master? Master mistress? Mistress and master? I don't fucking know. I always thought it was understood that there was some kind of relationship with the man and the husband. Like, you know what I'm saying? With that definition, just saying it's a woman that cheats. So, I ain't really no understanding, like, whether the husband know. So I assume it's just a blanket term for a bitch that's getting fucked by a man that ain't her husband. You follow? Which is new to me. I always assumed different. Then again, I never actually looked up the definition.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
But in the way I'm talking, I'm just describing it. The woman and the man is in cahoots. The husband and wife is in cahoots. And if she was the third party, that's not. It usually be the husband in the bathroom watching through a peephole. Cause most niggas ain't gonna fuck in front of some dude, some random motherfucker. Hey man, can you come to my house and fuck my wife in front of me, please? Most niggas gonna be like, man, get the fuck out of here.
But you know, it says that cucks means birds. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. Women have their eggs in the nest of other birds from this particular naughty habit comes the word cuckold, short cook, which is the husband of an adulterous wife. Okay, so it says many species of cuckoo birds are brood parasites, and lay their eggs in the nest of other birds. That's why they call them cucks. And then when you put the hold on it, it becomes the wife, the cheating wife.
Oh, that's the etymology of the word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
When you put the word old on it, not hold, old, cuckold, then it becomes, which is the husband. The husband is the cuckold, is the cook, is the cook. The husband is the cuckold.
Yeah, nigga.
Allowing his wife to lay eggs and or to do whatever she do. Right.
Cuck. You hear motherfucker calls another man a cuck.
But as a cuck, it's the
all right, nigga.
It's the female bird that lays the egg.
Yeah, okay.
In other nests. Parasitic eggs.
That's what make it a cuck situation. It's the man allowing his woman. Man allowing his woman. The woman is the one stepping out. Well, allowing. That's my own definition. I guess the original definition. She just cheating. She the one stepping out. And the definition.
The alt-right love using the word cuck. But first, let's jump to porn. Wow. So politics, huh? How did cuck even come to have any relationship with the annoyingly vitriolic nature of politics? Porn films aren't exactly as... Damn, this shit is... They're getting political. What the alt-right have done is that they use this weak and submissive man as a metaphor for people who have liberal or egalitarian values as people who sell out their manliness or masculinity. Whoa. And conservatives don't get a break either. Conservatives.
Like a
conservative is turned by the alt-right for conservatism who aren't as far right as the alt-right and wear conservative masks to hide their supposed left-leaning faces. Hey, I'm gonna read some more of this. It's getting stupid. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm gonna say this. Word up, man. So what you got else, man? Anything else before you go? We like a minute and 30 in. I mean, an hour and 30.
Hour and 30 what? We been here an hour and 30 already?
Yeah.
When you start recording this shit?
When I said I was recording?
Wow. Shit, I'm done, man. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Get something done. We out of the world, man.
A lot of people. Say the children.